Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Cole. I am not a clean makeup girly, so if you love fun, colourful makeup, you are in the right place. Today I'm very excited. We're going to be trying a new palette from a new brand. This is the Samplr Beauty palette number 3 Neon Grunge. I'm very excited to give this one a go. I did also pick up the Mood palette from the brand. This was an absolute steal. This was £12. So I'm hoping I'm going to enjoy the formula. The colour story looks absolutely beautiful, right up my alley. And I did also pick up this cute little travel palette, which is just a little magnetic palette. I thought it would be good for my upcoming holiday, so I can take some pretty sparkly shades. But this brand so far feels very artistry focused. I do believe that this is actually kind of the reimagining of the old Samplr Beauty. Now, if the formula is anything like the previous Samplr Beauty, I loved their formula, so I'm very excited to dig into this one today. We've got 25 shades. They are quite small pans, but for me, having 100 plus eyeshadow palettes, I don't mind the pans being small. That works for me. So we're gonna dig straight into this today. I don't know what I want to do. I kind of want to do something really creative, like maybe like a funky crease shape. I don't know. Right, I'm going to start out with a Jordana t-shirt JTE 2. I think we are going to do like a fun crease shape today. What colours do I want to do? Okay, I think I want to focus on using the warmer colours today. We're going to start off with this yellow shade here. This looks very pastel in the pan, but on the brush it looks a little bit lighter. So I'm just going to start by packing this in the crease on the inner corner. And I'm going right up to the brow bone because I kind of want to do like a jagged crease moment, if that makes sense. That is actually a lot more pigmented than it looks in the pan. I wasn't sure whether it was going to be like a very light yellow. But it's actually quite bright. And then what we're going to do is we're going to kind of stamp it back down almost. I don't know whether this is going to work. I see people do creases like this, but they've normally got a lot more eye space. So I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll see. Why not try a brand and try a new eye shape at the same time? That is a really impressive yellow. I'm very impressed by that. We are going to line this as well, I think, with like water activated liner. So hopefully that will make it a little bit more obvious. I don't know what I'm doing today. I just wanted to do something different. We're going to my nana and granddad's for lunch and they're going to be like, that's fun. Luckily, at this point, they're just used to me. Have got a little bit of the Beauty Bay eyeshadow base on my lids, but other than that, Nothing else. And they seem to be sticking and packing on really nicely. I don't know whether this one would be a bit sheer if you were to blend it out, but with packing it on, seems really nice. So we're taking that right up along the, like, I swear every time I sit down to film, somebody gets a power tool out of some kind. I'm just like, why? Why? Right, okay, I think we're gonna stick with this brush. We're gonna next go in with this kind of peachy orange shade. And we're gonna go, I don't know what I'm doing, let's face it. Does this look stupid? I don't know. Are we trusting the process? I guess. I genuinely don't know what I'm doing at this point. Right, we're going to come back in and down to my actual crease. I feel like this could be cool if I had more lid space, but I don't think I've got enough lid space. Or not even lid space, like brow bone space. It's just makeup, it wipes off, luckily. Right, and then we're going to go in with this neon pink. Okay, maybe I'm seeing the vision now. Maybe. Okay. Are we getting it? But I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Right, okay. Let's go in with a teeny tiny blending brush, one of my absolute faves, the P. Louise E68. And we're going to go back in with the same colours and we're going to intensify them but blend them ever so slightly at the same time. So we're starting off with the yellow. These shadows are blending really nicely, like they're just blending themselves out, which we love. Right, okay. We're gonna bring this pink wing down. And I think I do want to deepen it, so we're going to use a tiny bit of the black. So like 1 dot of the black mixed with like 3 dots of pink, just to deepen up this outer corner here. Right, I think I want to do a sky blue on the lid, so I think I'm going to go and grab my blue P. Louise base, I think, to cut crease. Right, okay, changed my mind. I've got a couple of Spectra bases from Glisten. We've got the white, and I want to say this one's called Cyan, which is like the lighter blue. I'm just going to mix these together in my hand. Right, okay, so on the hunt for some new coloured bases. Let me know, because it turns out all my Spectra paints are completely dried up. So we're going to go in with the Made by Mitchell curve case. I'm using the shade Ice Melt, which is this one here. This is the pastel one. I don't think you can get this anymore, which is why I didn't want to use it, but I'm kind of limited on choice right now. And I'm using a P. Louise C3. And we're going to start cutting this crease. I also didn't want to use these because they're not quite as smooth as like a liquid paint. But what can you do? What can you do? I am actually really gutted about my Spectra paints because I did love them. What's weird is, I don't know whether I said, I used the red the other day and it was absolutely fine. So I don't quite know what's gone on there. But Nat did say, who owns Glisten, did say in a reel the other day that she'd actually put all the Spectra paints on sale because they were having trouble with them drying out. And they were meant to be coming with like stoppers in them. So, I don't know. I thought this would make this look better, but I'm not convinced it is doing. It may be making it look worse. We'll see. Okay, so we could definitely see the shape more. Do I like the shape? Debatable. I don't know. We're gonna keep going. It's too late now. I've committed. I'm fully committed to doing this look. And then I'm filming my, I've got a load of stuff to try from Emco after this. So yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Why not? I think it's nice sometimes when like content creators don't always show looks that they're super happy with. And I think this is the thing with creative makeup, like sometimes it doesn't go well. Sometimes it looks kind of crazy. See, I kind of wish I'd gone for like a wave now. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, right. Let's go in with a Poppy and Fluff. This is a little like flat brush. And I'm gonna set that base with this colour here. Now these do technically have names, but they're more like codes, so I'm just going to point, I think. So we're just going to set this up this end. Right. Okay. Then I think that is just a right. What about this lilac? Okay, I think we're going to set the inner half with this silver. Now these are more like your basic metallic and satin shades. Like the white is just like a true white satin shade, so you're not gonna get any like revolutionary duochromes or anything in this palette. But I sometimes think we've become a little greedy with duochromes. I think we've sort of come to expect them because they are in so many palettes these days. I think it's not necessarily always a good thing that we've come to expect them. Because I think we've kind of lost the love for just like a good metallic. Okay, not the best metallic silver I've ever used, and it does seem to like move in the pan quite a lot, but I don't dislike it. It's just not the most vibrant I've ever used. I think it might actually be better. Just resetting that bit there. We've not put enough shadow on. Might actually be better if I wet my brush. But as with all my first impressions, I like to do it kind of just see how the product works on its own and what we can achieve with the product on its own. This is really movable in the pan. I feel like you could probably hit pan in a couple of uses if you kind of really focused. We continue to trust the process. Over the darker shimmer, I'm going to use this one here, which is just over the dark, the matte. Over the matte, we're going to use this darker shimmer here, which is like a really pretty teal. Again, nice smooth metallic, nothing too revolutionary, sparkly, nothing like that, but a nice metallic. We're just making sure we've got a nice little bit of a blend. Okay, I think it might be coming together. I don't know. We're going to pop the palette to the side for a minute. I've got 3 waterliners. We've got Canary, we've got Bittersweet, and we've got Temptress, all from Glisten. What I'm going to do is the colours this way, we're going to move them all this way. So we're going to do yellow over the pink, pink over the orange, and orange over the yellow, I think. So I've got 2 brushes. I've got a number 7 and a number 9. I think we're going to have to use the 7. Even though, as you will know, if you are a regular here, the number 9 Glisten brush is my child. But I think we're going to need something a little bit more specific today. And I'm only going to pop 1 spray in here. I don't want them too wet. I want it to be quite a thick liner today. Right, next we're going to go in with pink, which is called Bittersweet. I feel like this is going to make or break. Right, one more. This may be the most insane look I've ever done. I do kind of like it, to be fair. Right, we're going in with Temptress. Honestly, water activated liner is all well and good until you have to get your hand in the weirdest position to do the eye that your non-dominant hand is on, and I'm like what do we think? I don't know. I'm still doing it whether I like this. Right, I'm gonna go put the rest of my makeup on and then I'll be back, I guess, to finish it off. Right, okay, we are back. We've got our full face on. Don't forget to check out the Samplr Beauty video if you want to see what I thought of everything. I will link everything down below. I just want to, before we do the lower lash line, go over this yellow liner. And I think I'm going to use this neon green shade here. Where have I put my mirror? So I just want to go over the bit that's kind of on the lid with a little bit of shadow. Just because I always find when I use wet liners on the lid, they just never quite sit how I want them to. Like, because my eyes are a bit crepey. Okay, and I do just want to go in. This is a teeny tiny CB5 brush from Cosmic. I just want to define this orange a bit more. I just feel like it's getting a little bit lost. Because it's so high up. And my brows are a little unruly currently. And then, alright, I am just going to intensify that yellow a little bit so right, okay, under the eye, I think I want to go green under the eye maybe. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? We might as well put all the colours on the eyeball at this point. We've done most of them, so let's do the rest of them. Right, we're going to use this green here at the top. And I'm going to use my Jordana t-shirt number 2 again to pack this under the eye. And then we're going to go in with that neon green right in the middle of the palette, just to intensify it. Okay, that was cool. Right, I'm gonna go grab some lash glue. Right, okay, while I was waiting for the lash glue to get tacky, I did put some of Blossom Season, which is this shade here from the Curve Case, into my waterline. And all we have left to do is an inner corner shade. I think I'm going to use this white here. Now this is just like a basic like shimmery white. There's no shift or anything in it, but it is a really nice one. Swatched it before. It's just got enough like glow for a nice inner corner shade. Just casually something in my eye. Okay. A little bit of bottom lash mascara. As always, Lancome Hypnose. Is the look. What do we think? I feel like it was definitely a trust the process moment, but I'm actually really happy with how it's turned out. I think it looks really cool. It's something a little bit different. It's definitely giving me like 90s ski jacket vibes, which I think is super cool. Let me know, have you tried Samplr Beauty yet? Have you got it on your wish list? And also, would you like me to use the second palette, which is the Mood palette, which kind of looks like the Beauty Bay Book of Magic. So do you want to see me use that? Do you want to see some swatches comparing it in a short? Let me know in the comments down below. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, hit subscribe. And if you want to make sure you never miss another video, hit the bell icon and YouTube will notify you next time I post. You've been fabulous. I've been Cole the Ball, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.